Damn.
The Anti-Diet Lifestyle. For Crazy Steps to Weight Loss Success Course. Crazy Step 1. Throw away the scales. A warm welcome. Welcome to Step 1. Firstly, congratulations for making the brave decision to start this course. I really hope that this is the beginning of your new life and wish you the best of luck on your journey. It will be tempting to begin working on all 4 steps of the anti-diet lifestyle at the same time, but we recommend that you begin with just one principle at a time. The reason for this suggestion is simple: trying all of the steps at once may become overwhelming and cause you to give up. Before we go any further, I'd like to share my own experience of the trial and tribulations the old me went through until I was able to wholly adopt Crazy Step 1. The decision to actually stop weighing myself was a very gradual process for me. Before I even came to this point, I had been spending literally hours and hours researching and trying new ways to lose weight. Believe me, it had taken me years and years of heartache to arrive at this crossroads in my life, and I was fed up of struggling only to keep failing. Dieting began to feel like hitting my head against a wall, and I only ended up hurting myself and gaining more weight each time. I had finally exhausted the conventional methods of losing weight and was now willing to try something new. I began to concentrate my research into alternative methods, including herbal and medicinal treatments. During this time, I still fell into the trap of going back to my old habits and tried another batch of diets. Obviously, these failed like all the other things I had tried previously. Having fallen one too many times, I became obsessed with finding a weight loss solution that would actually work. I began to explore the lives and experiences of individuals who had not only managed to lose weight but had maintained their ideal weight with little or no effort. I bought books on the subject, read online articles, and listened to recordings of hypnosis, all designed to help me achieve my yearned for yet elusive goal. The most shocking thing I noticed was that these people had let go of the need to constantly monitor and record their weight, something which scared the life out of me because it meant that I had no control. They had chosen instead to rely on how they were feeling as a guide to how much they valued their bodies. The fact that this was working for them had a huge impact on me, and as I felt I had nothing left to lose, I was desperate enough to try it for myself. These people didn't tell me how to, but they sold me the benefits of it. I then set about devising my own way of letting go of this need to weigh myself, and so, my long journey to freedom began. It will come as no surprise that, at first, I found it next to impossible to stop the act of weighing myself, but by this time I had found the energy and drive to persevere. I was driven by one fact, which was that what I had been doing did not and would not work. Because of this, I persisted, and over time, I gradually managed to free myself. To help you achieve your own weight loss goal and keep it off, it's vital that you too embrace this principle. By doing this, you are adopting the mindset of those who have achieved this dream and are living the life that they desire. As you begin your own personal journey, be prepared to have good days and bad days. Acknowledge that it may not all be plain sailing, but, nevertheless, arm yourself with enough determination to see this through. Why should you stop weighing yourself? Here are just a few of the many reasons. 1. It makes you falsely measure your worth in stones and pounds. 2. Your weight can naturally fluctuate throughout the day, week and month, so the reading is not even reliable. 3. Muscle weighs more than fat. If you've been working out at the gym or at home, it is likely that you have gained muscle mass, and therefore a gain in weight could be a good sign. 4. A gain in weight can make you feel hopeless and lead you to comfort eating and binging. 5. Research has shown that a gain in weight can damage your self-esteem. 6. It makes you focus on your weight and label yourself a failure or success based on the result. 7. It makes you focus on dieting and narrows your view of what else could be possible. 8. Have you thought that if your scales are faulty, then the results are faulty? 9. Your weight can alter depending on the surface your weighing scales are on. For example, you will get a different reading if the scales are on a carpet than a tiled floor. 10. Hormonal changes can affect your weight. This is temporary and therefore not your actual weight. The point to hit home here is that weighing yourself puts you under a lot of pressure and builds a negative relationship between yourself and your body. To add to this, the readings may not even be true in the first place, and you are putting yourself in a position where you are setting the mood of the day based upon false readings. The negative emotions created here can be so powerful that they can trigger a domino effect, leading you to comfort eat and binge. When can I start? You can start this program regardless of where you are in life at this moment. You may currently already be on a diet, in between diets, or both. You may have routines like going to the gym, calorie counting, being a member of a weight loss club, or whatever. It doesn't really matter though, as, for now, you can carry on as normal and diet or not diet. All you need to start at this stage is to begin to recognize and commit to this first principle, literally, throw away the scales. Things you will need. 1. A journal and pen. It doesn't have to be expensive, it just has to be beautiful to you. It could be in your favorite color ink, the journal could have a wonderful cover, or it may glitter. The point is to pay careful attention as you choose them. My advice would be that you pick a journal you like the look and feel of and a pen that writes smoothly. These are just subtle ways of training your subconscious mind to acknowledge that you value yourself and that the task ahead is important to you. 2. Your list of affirmations and videos. You can use the affirmations that have been provided to you by the Anti-Diet Lifestyle, or A. Take examples from the Anti-Diet Lifestyle book. B. Contact the Anti-Diet Lifestyle and request them. C. Download them from the templates section of this course. It is very important that you use phrases that you can personally relate to. Don't force it, use only those that you are naturally attracted to. When I began my journey, a personal favorite of mine was "I am good enough." I used to repeat it over and over again whenever a negative feeling sabotaged my thoughts. Remember, you can have one or many, it is up to you. 3. A tin or money bank. Choose one that you like the look of or one that makes you smile. You will be using this as a means of recording the number of times you have successfully not weighed yourself. 4. A friend or friends that will help and support you along your journey. This is not essential, but if you have someone who has your back, it can help. If you don't have anyone or prefer to go through this process alone, that's perfectly okay too. I didn't have anyone when I did it and it worked great for me. If, however, you can think of someone or more than one person, that's great too. It may even be that they too want to take this journey with you. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. Lao Tzu. Mental preparation. Before we begin tackling the issue of the weighing scales themselves, you need to set the intention of transformation. This will put you in the best possible position to succeed in this process and benefit from this change. It will expand your mind in readiness to accept this necessary part of the anti-diet lifestyle. A powerful way to enter a state of openness is by using affirmations. Begin using them first thing in the morning as you wake. Anytime you find yourself feeling negative. Last thing at night. There are 3 ways you can do this. 1. Saying them. The best way is to stand in front of a mirror and look at yourself in the eyes while saying them. 2. Seeing them. See them as much as possible by making them visual. Write them on post-it notes. Place them on your desk at work. Put them in a frame by your bedside. Use them as a bookmark. Save them as a background on your phone. 3. Hearing them. Record yourself saying positive affirmations and listen to them whenever you can. Affirmations are like sowing seeds in your mind. By vocalizing and visualizing affirmations about yourself, you are subconsciously creating a permanent mind shift in a very positive direction. Let's begin. Part A. Evaluate the impact. The purpose of this first part is to help you to see where you already are, identify your feelings, habits and the impact it is having on you and your life. It will expose the hidden damage that this habit is causing you, both emotionally and physically. By the end of this exercise, you will have a clear picture of your starting point, which will allow you to measure your progress. Weighing yourself. For the next 7 days, each time you weigh yourself, complete the grid below by downloading it from the templates provided. It is very important that you take the time out to complete the above with as much detail as possible. You will need to be totally honest with yourself when completing this template, and you should always take 5 minutes to reflect on your feelings. Being honest with yourself is a key anti-diet rule because you cannot fix what you do not admit. Remember, this is a personal journey and you do not need to share it with anyone. Tips. 1. If you are short of time, or distracted, make your best effort to try and remember as much information as possible and then write it down at a later time. 2. Take a photo of the scales so that you can easily refer back to this when you complete your journal. 3. Ask a friend to join you on your journey. They too may be stuck in a dieting cycle, desperately wishing to lose weight. Some people find that enlisting a buddy helps fuel their motivation, and if this is you, I really recommend you find a like-minded person. After 7 days, set a date in your diary to reflect and review your notes. Identify links between your feelings and the readings on the weighing scales. As you look at the results, write down your emotions and feelings in your journal. Look for any common emotions that connect with your behavior on those days and whether they were negative or positive. For example, did I feel good? Did I feel bad? Did it help me? Did it hinder me? Did I binge that day? Did I miss a social occasion? Was I snappy and moody? Did my self-esteem suffer? I think it will come as no surprise when you find out how your feelings are affected, like mine were. If you have lost weight, your feelings soar and you are in a good mood. If your weight has stayed the same, you feel dissatisfied at the least or disappointed and hopeless at most. If you have gained weight, your feelings plummet. You will suffer from low self-esteem, and it is quite likely that, if you are a comfort eater like most dieters are, you will overeat. Part B. Evaluate your weighing habit. On the template provided, write down how many weighing scales you have in the house and where they are situated. This will help you evaluate the extent of your focus and also to itemize them. The places outside of your home that you visit so that you can weigh yourself. Again, the point of this is so that you can clearly focus and list them. Next, write down each and every time you weigh yourself. If you weigh yourself 5 times a day, there should be 5 corresponding journals. Here are some examples. First thing in the morning in the bathroom. During my lunch break at the chemist or pharmacy. When I visit my best friend's house. When I visit my parents. When I visit my sister or brother. Any place I find that has weighing scales. Last thing at night in the bathroom. At home. Outside. This is an exercise and should not be a rushed process of simply filling in a form from memory. In order to add value to this process, you will need to take the time to document everything with thought, effort and actual experience. This may take a week or weeks to complete. You need to know your demon before you can face it, and by the end of this exercise, you will reclaim your power to feel good from within and not from your weight. This is the end of section 1 of Crazy Step 1. Throw away the scales.
Damn.